There's five non-negotiables for a happy marriage. I have been married for over 5 years, and I would say we actually have pretty good and happy marriage. Number one would be don't withhold compliments. Honestly, if you think something is cute about your partner, say it. Say it 100 times. Say it all day and say it with confidence and with really googly eyes, like, dang, you look good. Oh my God, your muscles. Wow, I love this. You're so cute. Such examples would make your partner so happy. I don't care if, I don't know, if their knees are cute, tell them. If their face is so cute today, tell them. Or their eyes are shining different today, tell them. Anytime you see them, brings joy to the marriage and brings that spark, keeps that confidence, and just do it freely. Please don't be shy on this. Please don't be stingy on compliments. It matters so much more than you think. Number two is physical touch. And if you're walking by and not smacking their butt, I don't know. I don't know if your marriage can survive. That is just something that's so sweet and so important. I don't know if this is, I mean, we still don't have any kids, so I understand that around kids it could be so different. But with my family, we're just two of us. We could do whatever we want. But I think that's physical touch all any time of the day is definitely makes our little family happy. Number three is doing cuddles in the morning before you get up. I know people cuddle before bed, but doing cuddles in the morning just feels so calm, so different, and so peaceful. And you're waking up with your partner happier and more calmer. And that connection in the morning is definitely, it really does feel different than evening versus morning. So, I highly recommending cuddling. Just keep, even if like, between your first and second alarm, just being there with your partner, it feels even 5 minutes. Studies have shown that it really helps couples to feel together. Number four will be definitely on a serious note, and especially for women, speak up. Why? Do not hold back if something is bothering you, because studies show that people who do not speak up about things they're not happy with a lot of times get autoimmune diseases because they're holding on to anger, they're holding on to resentment, they're holding on to stuff that is really, really bothering them and putting themselves second and as a last burner. If you are afraid to speak up, and walking on eggshells around your partner, honestly, if you're still dating them, they might not be your partner. Because I dated someone before who I was forced to walk on eggshells on, but my personality does not let me do that. Like, I refuse. I cannot walk on eggshells. If I have to say it, if I'm not happy, you're gonna hear from me. And I think that's the positive thing. I'm not holding on to anything. And obviously that relationship did not work whatsoever because I did not shut up. I did not, I was not ready to be okay with something I'm not okay with, like morals and so on, like serious stuff. I highly recommend constantly speaking to your partner, bringing it up, even if it's going to be in it, even if it's going to turn into a fight, it's better than holding that in, especially for women. We're definitely very talkative with my husband. We talk multiple times a day on the phone and always discuss things. Do we fight? Of course we fight. Do we argue? Of course we argue. But I feel like it's literally 1% of our marriage, literally one. If it's 10 and 20 and 30, that's unresolved issues that you guys are keep running into. I think it's normal to discuss and go into arguments because we're selfish people. We want to to do what we want to do sometimes, and that turns into a fight. But at the end of the day, after discussing or cooling off, we just move on and we deal with it. And if someone is telling you that arguments or fights are bad, they're not speaking their mind in their marriage. They're not speaking up for themselves, At the end of the day, you need to feel safe. You need to feel happy in the marriage too. Number 5 is lowering expectations for each other. We have set our bars for each other so low when it comes to house things, duties, that anything above bare minimum is a place for compliments, a place for wow, like you did this. This is amazing. Like you vacuumed the house or you did this or that. We gave each other freedom to not do certain things if we're tired or not tired or feel like not doing something today or doing something today. Our house is probably not the cleanest in a town. Our house vibe is very relaxed. If I don't want to cook the dinner, I don't. We buy something. If I do want to cook, I get a compliment that I cooked. If the dishes are done, if simple things like that, we're very relaxed around the house of duties. So nobody feels like this is my list and I have to do it today or else my husband is going to be mad or my wife is going to be mad at me. No, it will take a lot of us to not do something that we will get mad at each other for, like actually duties. It helps us so much not to feel burdened by a marriage. Because to me, when people say marriage is a lot of work, marriage is so hard, ever since I have been married, I have never felt more lighter. I have never felt more free. I have never felt more free of decisions I could do. Living with my parents, I was constantly like controlled or um constantly had to do something around the house or be yelled at because I didn't do something around the house. And I have noticed this dramatic change when I got married. We had just such a relaxed vibe in the house that if I want to go somewhere, I just go. And my husband would just see me on the map and say, "Oh, you went there? Cool." Or, "Oh, where are you going?" I said, "Oh, it's here." "Okay, go." Like, we have our maps at we see each other locations at all times, and it has nothing to do with control. It's more about awareness where each person is, and just to know I don't have to ask him or call him just to ask, "Oh, where are you right now?" Because that just feels more controlled. A lot of marriages have problems with finances, and a lot of fights start with that. And I have feel like what we have done since we got married, we have a joint account for bills. Part of our direct deposits go straight to paying bills, and that's just automatic. And that's the first thing that happens with our paychecks. But our fun money, our own spending money, we have different accounts that nobody is looking into and nobody is judging each other for what they do for fun. This has also gave us so much freedom of what we do with our money because it's peaceful. And if I know that he wants to spend a lot of money on an item, I'm not stressed out. The bills are paid. It's not in debt. If it's something in debt, like going to be bought in debt, of course, we discuss this. We make a choice. Any big purchases, we make a choice, but we do it in the most friendly way. And if he has his fun money, and he has funds on it, I'm not going to stop him to buy it. I don't care because it's peaceful. The bills are paid. There is no debt, and he could do whatever he wants. And for sure, I know that has prevented so much fights between us is because we have that fun money completely separate from each other. I could do my nails, I could go shopping, I can buy so much stuff, and none of us is going to be mad at each other for spending that much money. And I'm sure a lot of you who have been married for even longer You're so much welcome to comment below to share what has helped you to have a happy marriage and advice for other people, and we can all learn from each other.